So, greetings to all. Here is my what do I even call it? Dark waves, and it's my breakdown on the breakdown that Pluto creates in our lives repeatedly, causes us to phoenix and recreate ourselves over and over again, especially for those who have Pluto conjunct Sun. And but really, we all have all the aspects because the transits help us or give us the opportunity to experience all the different. I don't know if you guys are hearing me right now. Did this again, or I forgot to put these on prior. Okay, maybe that's a little better. My voice sounds clearer to me. So this is Dark Waves. This is my semi-monthly analysis of Pluto through the signs for the month, all its aspects to the moon. Starting to add in aspects to Venus and other planets. Presently, Pluto has gone into retrograde. This is just a couple days ago, and this will go on to October 11th. And so the Pluto moon days in general tend to be challenging, but now, along with the moon together, these aspects will be um, creating, instead of explosions on the outside socially, who we're relating with intimately and emotionally, instead it will be inwardly. So watch these moon square conjunctions and oppositions to Pluto by the moon as breaking down your old inner patterns that need to be destroyed, that need to fractalize and become disintegrated. And so this application of my write-up, Pluto's dark powers will ravage the inner world for your own personal dark night of the soul, confronting darker mirrors of your desires and ending desires. Pluto is about what we desire, and it's about not repressing those desires, but utilizing them and expressing them on whatever energetic creatrix level we choose. For example, the fifth house, it's the house of creating in astrology, of fun and joy and being creative. It's ruled by Leo. It also rules children, so that house could signify creating children, as well as other levels of creativity, whether it's creating musical pieces or literature or drawings or paintings. Works of art count as grand aspects of creation, as well as the reproductive element of it. In other words, it is time to examine, or in other words, it's time to examine the shadow aspects of self in relationship to negative habits, behaviors, analyzing old outworn habits of being, and replacing them with new levels of authentic expression. Pluto is all about authenticity and the remaking of oneself through a Plutonic aspect. And of course, that's happening to all of us. It just depends where Aquarius is in your chart. If it's through the sixth house, then you're establishing new discipline for the day to day and establishing new health regimes so that you can fully heal yourself on whatever patterns, whatever constellations you're dealing with and that are ready to be worked through. If Pluto's going through your first, then you're, in a sense, recreating yourself, uh, and on another level through the body, through your appearance in the outer world. If Pluto's going through your 10th, then you're going through a career change, a gradual career change. If Pluto's going through your 4th, then you're going through a change in the home. Your home could be literally being taken from under your feet or destroyed or sold. It's however remember when you're aware of these energies and where they are in your chart, then you can utilize that energy for your own goals and intentions and manifestations. Now, for the month, for this particular month, as Pluto now goes retrograde, the Aquarius moon on the 1st, this was a couple of days ago, conjuncted the moon and Pluto. We also had the Taurus sun squaring Pluto and Aquarius recently, this past recent week. We also had, we're going to have on the 6th, this will be, it's like a couple of days now. We're going to have the new moon in Taurus will be squaring Venus, or sorry, the new moon and Venus will be squaring Pluto. So this will be getting to the heart of the matter, especially in intimate relationships and friendships. On the 12th, the Leo moon will oppose Pluto and Aquarius. This will be right in the beginning. And then right before the full moon on the 23rd, we have the Scorpio moon opposing Pluto. And this is on the 20th. A reminder, these are intense, usually emotional breakthroughs, especially in relationship to others. And in this case, because Pluto is retrograde, full transformations are delayed a bit until we can kind of clean up and clean away the debris of the fractured mass that we're letting go of. So again, to remind, Pluto will be retrograde now from May 2nd to October 11th. There's another chart I made. So I'm going to stop sharing this one and I'm going to share. This will be the human design aspect. So here, I decided to do the chart for the full moon of May. So this is May 23rd. And I decided to do a human design mandala so that you guys can see both the gates and where the gates belong to. So you could see the signs and where all the planets are. It didn't signify the planets though, so that I'll have to signify a little of. So as you can see, this is a manifesting generator chart for the full moon. And 2551 is going to actually be activated for a little while as Mars and Neptune are there. The 34 and 20 is Taurus and the full moon, I think. I think those are the two there. Now, Pluto has been in gate 60, but it recently went into gate 41. And gate 41 rules the imagination. So the imagination will be vitalized and nuanced during this period. So we will be looking through the pages of the past. A lot of drawers will be triggered to be opened, a lot of files rather, will be opened up to be looked at and to be discarded and cleaned away. And new assessments of behavior and new patterns of thinking and thoughts. This is going to come clear at the end of the month, as I was saying in my other video, because the planets moving into Gemini will create a pattern of like mental preoccupation and overly top heavy mental energy. So establishing new patterns of thinking, especially geared towards appreciation, gratitude, positivity, and what you want to create and your goals being complete. Instead of falling into negativity, there's kind of a negativity fallout after last month's eclipse, I've noticed. A lot of friends have been expressing this as well. And it's important that this is being triggered so we can establish new healthy mental patterns and thus ignoring the things we don't want to recreate in our lives. It's not about getting rid of images that worry us. It's just about not reiterating them with words and images, both in our minds and in our words. Now, another thing, so as I already pointed out, so Pluto is right here in gate 41. You can see if you look over here at Aquarius, you can see it here in gate 41. Now it will be retrograding back to gate 60. And then it'll come back when it goes direct to 41. Gate 60 is right here on the root center. And that energy, gate 60, is a part of a channel that is very, very unpredictable and very powerful. It's not anything we can control. It's energy we can't control, but it's energy that settles itself into a certain order once everything in you has come together. And it's again, it's a vortex channel. So when it will be fully connected through the moon off and on this whole summer, or sorry, in the fall when it goes back into gate 60. And so a very powerful channel to be activated. For all of us, we will be going through this Pluto transition in the next 25 years through Aquarius. It will be going through our chart wherever we have Aquarius, and it'll be going through gates 60 back to 41 again, and then 19, 13, 49, and 30. It will hit gate 55, which is Pisces, somewhere around the mid 2040s. And this will be around some really dark times. Interesting that Pluto will be in Pisces. I say dark times because I'm looking at um that'll be the time Phoenix will be 2040, and then 2046 will be the Nemesis event, and then 2052. I don't even want to talk about that. That one's the I'm forgetting what the exact term is, but it's very interesting. I think it's 2052. That's going to be the return of the um why am I forgetting it right now? I'll save it for another video. Um, but all very interesting transitions for humanity during that time. And let's see, anything else I can say about this chart? The full moon of the 23rd is going to be fully active, a lot of frenetic energy as all the planets begin to move in the Gemini. Um, Going back for a second to recap, I'm just going to go back to the other page. Just a reminder that because this is Pluto retrograde and these transformations with others, with the outer world, is going to be delayed, it's a real opportunity to deal with the parts in yourself that need to be um re it's like doing work again, doing work on yourself again. It's another opportunity to make sure that you're getting the work done on yourself that you need to. All right, guys, thanks so much. Hopefully that was helpful. Take care.